Hello, hello, and welcome to this week's flow. Take your time, allowing body and mind to arrive to this moment, finding your here and now, and just moving away from anything that might feel stressful or exciting. We want any other stimulus to be on the background of our thinking mind. Just stay with whatever is happening right now. Finding yourself in the present moment. And you can stay there, finding your points of contact to the ground. Noticing the support. And you can start a gentle scanning down through the body, all the way from the crown of the head to the tips of your toes. Just checking in, noticing, parts that feel maybe tight, sore, spacious, rigid. Anything, any information that pops up, just make a mental note and stay there. From there, you can take a moment shifting the attention to the breath. Noticing that expansion as you're breathing in. Finding the release as you're breathing out. And the more you stay with the breath, you're connecting more and more to what it means and what it feels to be you right in this moment. And throughout the session, try to keep that contact active, that connection active. Whenever you feel that you might be stressing a bit, or that it feels a bit too much, just coming back to the breath, coming back to that safe place. And from there, let's start slowly. Let's start waking up the body. So we can start moving fingers and toes and hands and feet, stretching arms and stretching legs, reaching, opening, expanding, twisting, turning, just allowing your whole body to feel awake. Good. As you're moving your body, you're just also checking in to parts that might feel a bit tight or a bit sore, parts that need some extra attention. Great. And just go ahead and bring your knees all the way in, close to your chest. And we can start rolling from side to side, gently. Good. The 3, and 2, and 1. Finding center. You can keep your knees close and you can wrap your arms around them, keeping them nice and tight. Take a deep breath. And with the exhale, just lift the head, forehead coming all the way up towards your knees. Squeezing it in, nice and tight. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Make sure you keep breathing. And on the exhale, you're letting it release. Head comes down. Inhale, squeezing both knees in. Flex your feet. Exhale, let both legs extend, reaching all the way up. And again, breathing in, bending your knees. Exhale, pushing up. 3 of those. Inhale, squeezing in. Exhale, extending out. Inhale, squeezing in. Exhale, extending up. Good. And from there, let's go for flexing, pointing. Start warming up the ankles and the toes along your way. Nice. So just try to sort of do that flexion movement in parts. So first part would be just the metatarsals without the toes, and the second part adding the pointing of the toes, and the same when you're flexing. So it's a two-part movement. One just the toes and the other one from the ankle. Great. Carry on for 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. Good. And from there we can start a nice cycling, letting each leg travel all the way up on your way. Nice. Allowing the hip joints to get some movement there, allowing your knees to start lubricating. And we just carry on for 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. Tucking your chin in where you are, we're going to carry on the cycling, and this time just go ahead and lift the arms. Let them extend on either side. Good. So chin tucked in, legs cycling, so you can feel your core engaging now. And we carry on. Carry on for 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. And letting it ease and let it release, coming all the way back. Gently roll it from side to side. Lovely. And from there, just come and place both feet onto the floor. Maybe move towards the bottom, the end of the mat. And placing your feet as close to you as it feels comfortable. We're going to go for a half bridge, but we're going to add some arms to it. So on the inhale, we're going to lift the pelvis and also lift the arms and bring them all the way back behind the head. And with the exhale, we're bringing everything back where it started. Let's go 5 of those. Inhale, lifting the pelvis, feet parallel, knees parallel, arms behind you. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, 4. Inhale, up. Exhale, 5. Nice. And then let's go for a last one. Bring the arms behind the back, or like behind your head towards the top of the mat, and just holding it there. Engaging the glutes. Pelvis rises up. Holding it for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, just letting it release, bringing both knees all the way in towards your chest. Rock it from side to side. Nice. And we're going to take it up. So from there, you can either choose to roll over to one side, or we're going to rock back and forth. Whatever your body chooses today, go for that. Nice. If you're doing the rocking back and forth, just feel that nice contact of the whole of the spine as you're making contact to the mat and the ground underneath. For 3 and 2 and another one. We're going to come up to sitting and just bring it over there. Lovely. So finding your sitting bones where you are and just shoulders releasing. Very nice. Letting your head drop, chin coming down to your chest. Now let's go for a couple of head rolls. Inhale one way, exhale to the other. Without pushing, without forcing, just let it roll. Nice. And next time you're going to roll the head to the right. Just take a moment and pause. Left shoulder opening towards the left. Space opening across your chest. And just bring that right hand, let it cross over to your left thigh. And inhale, left arm rising up. On the exhale, let's take it into a nice side bend. Reaching over to the right whilst your left sitting bone stays down. Nicely connected. Nice. Really opening space across that left side. Holding there 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, rise. And with the exhale, we're going to twist over towards the back. So that's the left side. Left hand going behind you. Eyes looking over your left shoulder. Think of the spine lengthening. Think of the space across the chest opening, but also between the shoulders on the back. 3. And 2. And 1. Releasing, coming all the way back to the center. Just walking your hands as well all the way to the front. As far out as it feels comfortable. Breathing deeply. The 3. And 2. And 1. Slowly moving all the way back. All the way up to sitting again. Nice. And from there, just go ahead and swap your legs around. Nice. Good. Hands on your knees. Inhale, opening chest, shoulders, eyes. On the exhale, we'll let the whole back draw back. Inhale, opening, opening, opening. And exhale, back and back and back. A couple more of those. Inhale, open, open, open. Exhale, back, back and back. Last one, opening, 2, 3. And exhale, back, back and back. Good. Come and find your center. Nice. Let the head drop. This time, let it roll over to the left. Opening space across the right side of the neck. And then left hand crosses over to your right thigh. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, bending. All the way over to that left side. Finding your right sitting bone. Find all that extension across your right side. So 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in, opening up. And on the exhale, we're twisting over to the right. Right hand behind your back. Eyes turn to look over your right shoulder. Finding your length. Finding a space opening across the chest. Eyes looking over your right shoulder. The 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're letting it release. Good. Coming all the way to the center. And just start walking your hands all the way to the front. Just 3 or 4 deep breaths here to feel that stretch, opening the right hip joint probably.
or in any case, the hip joint of the leg that you have in front or on top. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1, and softly just bring it all the way back. Nice. Finding your center. Good. Again, hands on your knees. Inhale, opening chest, shoulders, and eyes. And with the exhale, let everything draw back. Inhale, opening, opening, opening. Exhale, back and back and back. And the last one, open and open and open. And exhale, back and back and back. Nice. Come and find your center. Bring the forearms together, interlacing fingers. Now let's go for our figure of 8. Good. Let's warm up those wrists. Good for 3. And 2. And a 1. Good. And just go ahead and release. Bringing your hands on either side and just squeezing. Now you can feel that warm up along your fingers. You can feel it in your forearms. Good. Add the resistance to make it work. 3, 2, 1. And just shake. Perfect. And from there, just go ahead and roll over to your table. Nice. So, pelvis on top of your knees and shoulders on top of your wrists. This is your ideal support, so just keep it that way. And let's start moving around the points of contact. So your knees and your hands, to just allow the hands to take a bit more weight, start warming them up. Make sure you spread the fingers wide. Very good for 3. And 2. And 1. That's lovely. And we're just finding center. Tucking the toes under, knees coming off the ground. So we're going to the elevated table. And again from here, moving around our 4 points of contact. There we go. Moving 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. And from there, we can start shifting the pelvis back and forth, preparing the body for that downward dog. As you're doing that, notice the movement from your shoulders, allowing the shoulder blades to gently slide on top of your rib cage. Nice. And eventually staying in that downward dog position, and here we can start pedaling the knees. So stepping on spot, pedaling the knees, extending one leg at a time. Moving 3, and 2, and 1. And the next time your left heel comes down, just let it stay. Good. Pelvis travels back and up. Left leg extends, left heel drops down. And we're just releasing the right leg and let it travel back and up. It doesn't have to go high, remember that. Just let it reach out and away. Nice for 3. And 2. Watch your hands and make sure that you're spreading your fingers wide, creating a good support as you're pushing back through the hands. 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, go ahead and bend that right knee. Bring it all the way in towards the chest. Hovering plank. Hold it there for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, kicking back. 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that right knee. Bring it right above your right elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kicking right leg back. 3, 2, and 1. And as you exhale, bending the right knee, come and step your right foot between your hands. Nice. And from there, just hold it for a moment. Find that nice stretch along your left thigh. Keep the toes tucked under of that left foot. Slowly. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Now shifting all the weight onto that left hand, opening the right arm up. Nice twist. Now you can either keep it here, which is lovely, or you can bring that right arm all the way around your back. Eyes still looking over your right shoulder. Holding it. 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're letting it release. Nice. Now both hands coming down, and you can make any arrangement you'd like for your left knee, such as placing a cushion underneath or folding your mat under your left knee, and then just go ahead and bend the left knee, untuck the toes, and give it again some space. Once you're ready, just come and lift the body up, finding that low lunge, getting a deep stretch across that left thigh. And on your own time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders release. Taking your time, finding your space here. Finding your points of contact. Optional here at any point you'd like. You could think of opening the chest, eyes turning to look up. Holding 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, coming up. Bring your hands all the way down towards the floor. Tuck the toes of that left foot. Lift the left leg. Coming into the first warrior with the toes of the left foot tucked under, so both feet parallel. Nice, and just hold it there. Let that left leg stay extended. Make sure your right knee stays on top of your right ankle. And inhale, arms will rise. Nice, finding your center. 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, taking both hands down onto the floor, right foot stepping back all the way to your plank, slowly bending the elbows, coming down. Inhale, now opening to a little cobra. You can do that as gently as you'd like. Exhale, release. And let's take a moment on the child's pose to reset that first side. Here, make sure that your elbows are bent, forearms on the ground. And if your head can reach down, let it touch down. Nice, holding there, deep breaths. Allowing each breath to travel all the way back to the lower back, to the lower abdominal area, to the area of the hip joints and around. And on the exhale, just moving back to the table, seat over to the other side. So tucking your toes under, knees coming up. Give it a swing, bring it all the way back to the downward dog. And again, you can start with a little pedaling. And eventually letting your right heel drop down. The right leg fully extends, arms pushing backwards. And in your own time, that's your left leg. Extending, reaching back and up. Or out and away. Giving a nice stretch to that right leg as the left leg floats. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, bend that left knee. Bring it all the way into your chest in a hovering plank. Hold it for 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, kick it back up for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're going to bend that left knee. Bring it on the outside of that left elbow. 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale, last kick back for 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, bending that left knee. Bring it all the way in and step your left foot between your hands. Nice, and just hold it there. Holding it for a moment, allowing that lovely stretch around your right thigh. Stretching those quads. And then we can shift the weight over to the right hand and open the left arm up. And here again, you can either stay where you are or wrap your left arm all the way around your back towards that right hip. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're letting it release, coming all the way back to the center, making any arrangements you'd like to do for that right knee, such as folding the mat or putting any extra cushioning, and then bend the right knee, untuck the toes. Nice. And once you're there, bring it all the way up. Nice, and just letting the pelvis drop. That's the indication of this soundscape. So letting the pelvis drop, finding that space opening along your right thigh. Very nice. And inhale, arms rising. Exhale, shoulders releasing. And finding a balance here. Left foot, right knee, the top of the right foot. Those are your points of contact now. Inhale, lengthening. And with the exhale, you can choose to open to a gentle back bend. That's optional. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. Exhale, letting it release. Hands on its side. Tuck the toes of that right foot. Maybe bring your left foot a bit closer to you. And then just go ahead and extend the right leg and lift it up. Setting up for a first warrior with the toes tucked under of that right foot. On your own time, arms lift. Finding the stability. Finding the strength and the balance through. Holding 3. And 2. And 1. Breathing in. As you exhale, arms coming down. Left foot steps back all the way to the plank. Bend the elbows. Inhale, opening to your cobra. Gentle one if you'd like. Exhale, letting it release. All the way back to the child's pose, helping that other side reset. Head down, elbows bent, allowing your whole back to open. Staying there for 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Coming all the way back to your table, tucking your toes under, traveling all the way back, downward dog. Inhale, looking forwards, and start walking towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold, and just stay there. Taking the time, allowing the whole extensor chain to get a nice morning stretch. All the way from the soles of your feet, traveling up along your calves, up along your hamstrings, up along your glutes, down towards the back muscles, the extensor muscles of the spine, along the neck, and even along your skull, the back of the skull. So we're stretching the whole back, the back of the body. Nice for 3 and 2 and 1. Bending your knees and just gently start rolling up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing, bit by bit. Head coming up last. Nice. And from there, just taking a moment, finding your feet, allowing your knees to stay soft, your hip joints to stay relaxed, the spine lengthening, shoulders widening, arms releasing on either side. Good. Now let's go for our salutations. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, going down, forward fold. Inhale, back, opens parallel. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Come and walk your feet back to the plank. Bend the elbows down slowly. Inhale, opening to your cobra. Exhale, down and all the way back, downward dog. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, open halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising from the center or sides. Exhale, hands to chest. And again, inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift opens. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Walk your feet back, bend the elbows coming down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale all the way back, downward dog. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forwards, come and walk to your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up, arms from the center or sides. Exhale, hands to chest. Last one for now. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Walk your feet back, bend the elbows down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, going all the way back, downward dog. For 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forwards, walk towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Holding it there for a moment. letting the arms release on either side. And let's bend the knees. So you're bending the knees, but for now, we're keeping the spine upright. So preparing to enter the chair pose. Make sure you have a nice steady contact through your feet. From there, we're going to hinge from the hip joints and bring it down. Let the arms release for now. That's the first stage. Let them hang heavy. And think of the spine lengthening all the way from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. And on your next inhale, let the arms rise. Entering the chair pose. Nice and strong. Keep lengthening through the spine, keep extending through the arms. And from there, we're going to start shifting the weight as we lift the heels and bring the weight onto the balls of the toes. Still keeping that shape of the chair pose. Holding there for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, just lengthening, extending both legs, coming all the way up. Holding 3 in the rise, and 2, and 1. Breathe it in with the exhale. Coming all the way down, forward fold heavy. 3, and 2, and 1. Going again, bending your knees. And this time we're going to come straight to the chair pose. Let the arms extend, coming all the way up for 3, and 2, and 1. And as you're there, we're shifting the weight towards the right foot, left knee coming up as we're coming up to standing. Good. Very nice. 3, and 2, and 1. As you're there, we're going to start kicking that left leg back as we're tilting the body forwards, entering the 3rd warrior, the T shape. Just holding it there. The 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, bring it all the way back. So left knee comes and lifts, tucking that left knee in. Great. And now we're going to release that left arm, bring the left leg behind, and grab that left foot with your left hand. Nice. Right arm extends all the way up. And now we're going to start tilting forwards again, entering the dancing Shiva. And just think of pushing that left foot against your left hand, sort of opening that space between your thigh and your shin. Holding 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. Letting it release, coming all the way up, stepping that left foot forwards, and step the right foot back. Entering a traditional first warrior with that right heel slightly turned in. Nice. Inhale, arms rising. For 3, and 2, and 1. Breathing in. On the exhale, release. Left foot back. Bend the elbows. Inhale, opening to your cobra. Exhale all the way back. Downward dog. Holding it for 3. Use it to stretch the legs. Anything that you feel has been overly worked or needs a bit of an extra stretch, work it here in your downward dog. 3, 2, and 1. Looking forwards. I'm going to walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. And again, from here, we're bending the knees and coming all the way up to the chair, arms extending, spine lengthening. There we go. 3 and 2 and 1. And again, just taking a moment and lifting the heels, staying on the chair pose. And slowly extending both legs, still on the rise. Reaching up for 3 and 2 and 1. Breathing in on the exhale. Nice and heavy. Good. And again, bending the knees, arms rising up, coming to the chair. Holding 3 and 2. Good contact on your feet. Find your tripods. And from there, we're going to start shifting the weight over to the left. That's your right knee coming all the way up. Nice, and just holding it there. Finding that balance onto that left foot. And then slowly we're going to start kicking that right leg back as we tilt forwards, entering the third warrior. So 3 and 2 and 1. And slowly start bringing it up again. That's it. And now we're going to take the right arm down, bring the right leg back, grab the right foot with the right hand. Nice. Left arm still extends. And on the exhale, we're going to start tilting forwards, lifting that left thigh, right thigh, and pushing the right foot against the right hand. Dancing Shiva. Holding 3. Stay where you are. 2 and 1. Good. Letting it release. And that's your right foot stepping forwards, left foot stepping back, left heel coming down. Pelvis facing forwards, shoulders nicely relaxed. Inhale, arms up, first warrior. For 3 and 2 and 1. Softly coming down, right foot back, bending the elbows, coming down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale all the way back, downward dog. Holding 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forwards, come and walk towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to chest. Let's go for a salutation to conclude. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, hands to the ground. Walk your feet back, bend the elbows. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale all the way back, downward dog. Holding there for 3 and 2 and 1. Looking forward, start walking towards your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up from the sides or center. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice. Lovely. And from there, just bring it all the way down. Going for a final little twist and then entering a relaxation. So coming all the way down onto the floor, knees coming with you. And we're going to roll both legs over to the right. Left arm opening to the left. Eyes turning to look to the left. And just stay. And just let the power of gravity do the work. You're just letting go. Finding the points of contact, releasing through. 2. And 1. And from there, gently just rolling your legs all the way over to the center. Head comes to the center. And we're swapping over. So both legs coming over to the left side. Right arm opens to the right. Eyes turn to look to the right. No pushing, no forcing, nothing. Just gravity doing its job. And you're just witnessing the effects. Just gently coming all the way back to center, finding a comfortable position here. It can either be your Savasana with your legs extended, reclined butterfly with your feet together, knees open, or semi-supine with your knees bent, feet on the floor. Or anything else really that makes sense for you right now. We're just allowing the body to let go completely. Any tensing, any holding, just letting go. Scanning through. Scanning all the way from the crown of the head down to the soles of your feet. And as you're scanning, you're noticing if there's any tension, any holding, anything that you could let go of. And then bringing the attention to the breath. Breathing deep and slow. As you're allowing body and mind to recharge. And whenever you're ready, just start bringing it back. Stretching arms and legs and hands and feet. Opening, twisting, turning, spiraling, reaching, expanding. And eventually rolling all the way over to one side. Coming up to sitting. Finding your sitting bones, finding your back, finding that length through the spine, the opening across the chest. And inhale, arms rise, reach, open. Exhale, finding center, hands to chest. Finding your balance, your support, and that space within. And inhale, open eyes, minds, hearts. Thank you very, very much for joining today. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.